Hey guys, it's Kevin. Today we're still talking about the DTF conversion. I'll show you how to get ink into your printhead. My other videos, I showed you how to do the nib conversion and waterproof. But this one, I'll keep it as original. I know lots of you don't want to modify too much. So first thing is you need to get your ink into the tanks. You can just cut OEM bottle and use as a funnel. The bottom have two tabs on the bottle. Epson use those clear tabs to decide which color is which and which model is. So if you only get one bottle does not fit, you can just get a razor blade and cut off the excessive plastic, and then you can use this one bottle for all the colors. After you install the damper, you're going to see this part is all clear, so there's no ink in the damper. I have videos about how to install the printhead and how to install damper. I will not repeat here. If you don't know how to do it, and just search my channel. First, I will make sure that the ink can flow into the tube smoothly. So at that tube, I get this adapter. You don't have to have a 100 ml syringe. So you just get an adapter and then draw some ink and make sure that the ink can flow into the syringe smoothly. I'll put a link to the adapter in the description on the top right corner. Next, we're going to park the printhead on the capping station. By parking, I mean sit naturally when the printer is on, so the is securely sealed by the capping station. And I have this pressure gauge. This pressure gauge measures the inside pressure of the capping station. Now we pick up the waste tube. We make the waste tube a little bit longer. We extend it. We're using a 10 ml syringe, and we start gently sucking air from the capping station. And we want to keep the reading below 10 kilopascal. This step is used not to completely fill the dampers. Instead, it just gets some ink to help the printer to start with. So next, we're going to run a printhead cleaning. Oh, you can see the blue already gets some ink in it. Again, this is not to completely fill the dampers. And another caveat is if we do this, it's going to clear out some of the clogs on the printhead. So your next step, printhead cleaning, will be more effective. But when we're sucking, we see the inks moving inside the damper. And now we can just use printer's built-in cleaning function and do a cleaning. And pay attention to the top of the dampers. You're going to see the ink get sucked into the dampers. And also look at the readings on the pressure gauge. These tell you how good the seal is and if you need to replace the capping station. I just replaced a capping station, which the reading is always below 5 kilopascal. Now you can see a bar of white and blue and yellow, and that means the damper is full. Okay, if your printer is clogged, and that won't work because if you suck underneath, there won't be any ink coming out. So how can we force the ink gets in? Again, the first thing we want to check is there's no clog in the tube and the ink get to the end of tube smoothly. And now, other than adapter, you want a spare tube. You can get from BCH Technologies. You don't need a real ET-8550 tube. It's more expensive. You can just go search for EcoTank tube. Here's a used genuine tube for $27.50. Those are a lot cheaper. You can just cut a piece out of it. Or you have multiple ET-8550 printer. When you throw the printer away, do not throw away the tube. So you only need this much. And now we fill the syringe halfway with white ink. We filled only halfway because we're going to pull a little bit, then release. And pull. When you pull, you're going to see the air bubble gets into the syringe, and then you release, and the syringe is going to suck back by itself. See? And just keep doing it until you see no air bubble coming out, and that bar of ink indicator is solid. Okay, fast forward for another color. Just release and pull, release, pull, release. You can see ink gradually goes into it. After that, do a printhead cleaning just for sure. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at bchtechnology.com locally, Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers!